Hi, Lily. Thanks for meeting with us again to talk about your transfer from Madison College over to UW-Madison for the elementary education major. It occurred to me that we forgot to spend a little bit of time talking about the major itself. The people at the UW will go over this with you too. I just want to give you a heads up. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So there's actually more than one elementary ed major, and this is going to be true no matter where you go. You might already know this. Over at the UW, you can take a look on their website. Here, I'm at the School of Ed. The department name is actually called Curriculum and Instruction, and then I am on the elementary ed, the Bachelor's of Science for Education. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. Currently, that is, students who are over there right now have their choice of these 4 majors. That'll be different by the time you get over there next fall. So let me scroll down and take a look. They're here somewhere. Hang on. Maybe wait a minute. I'm going to go back up. I think I'm on the wrong page. At the left, I'm going to click. Maybe it's under 4-year plan. It's here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, no, that one doesn't load. Let me try, I'm going to try this again. Back to overview. Oh, here it is. All right, so at the left, that's where I was wrong. So, sorry, on the right-hand side, click overview. You can see I'm on the same page, just click overview. Okay, here's what it's going to look like for you. So, you're going to have your choice of 5 majors. So you'll be elementary ed, but then you get to pick one of these 5 that are on the screen. So the first one is K through 9. It provides you just a single certification, a single license for when you're out there being a teacher. All others are multiple licenses. So the second one is K through 9 and ESL. And I just want to clarify, you probably have heard that ESL term before, but in this context, it simply means they're going to prepare you to teach students who speak other languages. It doesn't mean that you have to teach in a second language. Okay, the third one here is K through 9 with an early childhood. That might be of interest to you. I think I mentioned during our meeting that when we say early childhood, we mean the littles. So we mean preschool and 4K. The kindergarten on up is the rest of the license. So add on the early childhood only if you think you might want to do the preschool or daycare option. Okay, the next one is K9. See that they're all K9 and includes a special education license. So you would consider adding this one. Well, this one's a really nice one because then you just have that readiness to teach children with different abilities. But it's also a nice one because it sort of makes you more competitive as a job candidate, having that dual certification there. So you could consider that. You honestly choose any of these, whatever one fits best for your goals. The last one is the only one that's a triple certification, a triple license for when you're out there ready to teach in a school district. It's K through 9 plus the early childhood plus the ESL. So this also might be one that you want to consider. Again, I'm just giving you a heads up. Folks at the UW will go more in depth with helping you decide which one of these to choose and what it means for your classes when you're over there and things like that. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit on to this, this video because during our meeting, we talked about selecting a fine art course that fulfilled the global perspectives requirement over at UW. So I'm going to go over to that page. I've emailed you this link. These are all of the School of Ed, the different kinds of requirements that they have. Go ahead, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and then you can see, well, literature you have done, but then here are all the fine arts. Here are all the classes that fit the fine arts. So I can click that little plus sign, and then you can see all the different kinds of classes. So some, like, we're not going to offer at Madison College, like we don't have an African languages department, so we're not going to have a lot of these classes, but others, I'm going to go down to like here, you can pick any course from the art department. So if you find an art class at Madison College, look it up in transferology, see if it goes on over, and chances are it'll count then for the fine art requirement. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little more, and I'm going to go to the, somewhere in here, here it is, the global perspectives requirement. So this one's a little more specific. Here we can read the description. It's a course that addresses cultures who whose origins are outside of the Western tradition, or cultural differences through the study of language and so forth, or cultural pluralism with specific geographical regions. So that one, again, they list courses. That one might take a little more work to find. Read the course description for the Madison College course, look it up in transferology, see how it goes over, and then see if you can find a match here. Now I'm going to go to our education pre-major here at Madison College. I'm going to scroll down until I see, past the program overview, keep scrolling. Oops, there it is. Curriculum and instruction. I'm going to click that plus sign to look at all of the classes that are available to you. And mine jumped a little bit. Scroll down until you see humanities and fine arts. And then what I'd recommend is that you sort of just look for a class that fits that description under global perspectives. So is there anything that sort of talks about cultures outside of the Western tradition? Well, maybe this art, history, global arts, that one might be one to investigate. I'm just looking for others that might, maybe, well, no, this one's American theater, so that one might not work. Yeah, so here, history of world cinema. So go through, take a look, see what you can find if there's a class of interest to you that would fit either fine arts or global perspectives or both. All right, good luck.